Whoa, it's the Illusion reporting from somewhere on Spaceship Earth. Well, heading down to the Talons Out woodworking studio. Gonna get my cutting on. Gonna make something. So, wow. We're in trouble. So that's it. The best we can do in America is Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton. It's one of those two. Oh, wow, that's sad. You know, I saw a meme or something that was pretty right on. Hillary Clinton is the worst of American politics, represents the worst of American politics. And Donald Trump represents the worst America has to offer. And it's true, man, like, wow, it's just two bad choices. I mean, I can't believe, what really trips me out is all the Bernie supporters who are like, we're gonna roll with Clinton. And it's like, dude, you guys got robbed. Like, wow, that email data dump from the Russians. Putin, man. That dude's not stoked on Hillary. I don't blame him. But, you know, I was reading Donald Trump's deal with the wall on his official website. Ow, that's pretty stupid. Just the like, I kind of thought it was a metaphor, the wall. No, man, he's like, for real. I'm like, dude, we need an awfully big wall and awfully long, because, you know, I don't know. I mean, I'm into a stopping the war concept. That's the trouble with Clinton, man. She's a war hawk. She is a war hawk. That chick wants war, man. She's scary, dude. You know, and then I was checking out like the weird thing of like they're offering up constitutional amendments, which is something the president really doesn't have anything to do with. That's how far people have gone, where they don't really understand our government. Like, dude, even if a president wants a constitutional amendment, he has no power to make a constitutional amendment happen. It has to be ratified by the states or some huge majority in like Congress, man. Like, so the weird constitutional amendment thing I saw floating around, like, yeah, whatever. But you know, the one about the one Trump's talking about, where you get to, only a parent has the right to decide their children's educational fate, is, I'm right up there with that, man. Like, as a person with kids, man, like, I don't want the state having anything to do with my kids' education, man. Not one bit, dude. I have zero faith in public education anymore. And I'm a product of public education. So I don't know, man. It's one of those. But yeah, I'm pretty amazed that everybody's just taking the Democratic. Dude, if you watch the DNC, where are the American flags, dude, at the DNC? Like, I noticed that right off the bat. Like, no American flags, nothing but anger and hatred going on there. The RNC was relatively tame. No drama, really. Actually, it was just a lot of people discussing ideas. And that's the thing, is like, I don't get why everyone's so polarized. That's coming from somewhere else, dude. Like, we all got to stop being so polarized and really be able to discuss some issues. Yeah, it's super touchy, but you know, I think the key to it all, discussing any issues, is go back to the Constitution, the Bill of Rights, the Declaration of Independence, and start there. If you're going to have any conversations about the government of the United States. Because most of the junk they're talking about is unconstitutional one way or the other. Look, man, like, the one thing that, like, people need to wrap their head around is the Trans-Pacific Partnership is bad. Bad, 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 bad. NAFTA's been no good for us, man, and the Trans-Pacific Partnership is just gonna doom us. And Clinton's pro that, man. Like, I don't know, I just can't wrap my head around anyone who didn't see Bernie get robbed. Bernie did get robbed. I mean, I'm not a socialist, so I wasn't rolling with his whole free thing, but he got robbed. And the people who are Bernie supporters who walked out and the whole thing, like when you have like the convention hall screaming "lock her up," dude, like, come on, dude. It's so, even the Democratic Party people know Hillary's a criminal, and then whatever about it's like, dude, wow, man, it is so rigged. The whole thing is so rigged. You have been so disenfranchised if you bought into this whole two-party system, dude, which is just a hoax, man. I'm a big thing of, like, if everybody just walked away from all of them and did a write-in candidate like Vermin Supreme, go check out Vermin Supreme. Everybody gets a free pony, dude. I'm down with that. Ponies are rad. Unless you know anything about ponies, and then ponies are rather vicious, but that's a horse thing, and horse people know what I'm talking about. But yeah, it doesn't look good for the future of America, man. America about to just get monkeyed with by Donald Trump or Hillary Clinton. Which evil you gonna pick? I'll tell you what, man. Clinton's a full-blown murderer. You know, someone was saying, like, oh, well, she's been running the State Department. Well, if she's been running the State Department, which is our foreign policy, what a disaster that's been. What a disaster that's been. Wow, you wouldn't want to be a country on the receiving end of Hillary Clinton's State Department, would you have? Whoa, that meant you were going to get drone strikes and killed, basically. I mean, if you're like, we're just some average human being out there in Libya, you know, going about your business, doing your thing in Libya, trying to picnic with your family, Hillary Clinton destroyed your world, man. Same if you were a Syrian, man. Man, that chick's bad news, dude. And you know, I don't know. I can't get on board some of Donald Trump's policies either, man. The more you read into them, they're a little fucking wacky too, dude. The wall thing blew me away. Like, yeah, I thought it was like sort of, but it's not. Like, I read his plan. Like, his plan does make some sort of sense, but it's just like, I grew up listening to Pink Floyd, man. Tear down the wall. Tear down the wall. But you know, like, the wall, what is the wall? The wall is inside of us all. The wall. And where was the Democratic National Party bringing unity to anything, man? There was no unity going on there. All I saw was a lot of separation, man. A lot of people just trying to break everybody down into their groups, dude. You're a woman, you're black, you're white, you're male, you're this, you're that, you're this, you're that. You know what, man? I just can't get down with anyone who's not talking about us as human beings, man. Oof. Wow, man. The future does not look bright and cheery for America, man. Wow. But, you know, at the end of the day, man, I'm going to have to get behind Trump, dude, because Hillary Clinton's just straight evil. Straight evil. There's no one ringing the bell if that chick gets in charge, man. At least Donald Trump, dude, I don't know. I don't think he can get 80% of what he's talking about accomplished, man. But Hillary Clinton, I know she can get all her evilness accomplished because we got an evil Congress, an evil Senate, an evil House of Republicans. We're about to get an evil majority on the Supreme Court here. It's just evil. These people are evil, man. Evil. Not down with it. But you know, that's my trip. I'm gonna go make wood products and get in the high frequency vibe. Like whatever, dude. Like the train has left the station. Where and when it derails, dude, I don't know, but it's gonna. Anyway, it's The Illusion. Thoughts on politics.